Above the majestic throne sat Herodes, the king of Judea. Luxury and arrogance enveloped him.
Do you know who the ruler here is?
You are, my lord.
I will remove anyone who stands in my way. Even a newborn baby is guilty if its existence disturb me. Is that not true?
Yes, my lord.
Who is the most handsome ruler in the world?
Yes, it is you and only you, my lord.
Yet behind his luxury and arrogance, he is deeply aware of a profound fear that someone might usurp his power. In a meadow near Bethlehem, a small town part of Jerusalem, Judea,
Does God watch over the good and the wicked? When will this end? Every day I tend to them, feed the sheep, follow them, and even risk my life for them. Yet, what do I receive? Does God see me? I am trapped in this unchanging routine. I want a life with more meaning. I want a better purpose. Does God still see me?
it is sad, but this is the life of the oppressed. Meanwhile, in the distant east, in Babylon, a group of wise men, known as the Magi, study the stars. They are expert in astrology. One night, they discuss a scroll left behind by the Israelites during their exile.
600 years ago, a prophet from Israel said that the Messiah King they awaited would free them and give them new heart.
This king seems to possess divine power. Who else can change the hearts of men?
If he truly has the power to free hearts, it is fitting that the prophet in the scroll they left said the nation would hope in him.
If only such a king will come, surely we will see his star.
Look, a brilliant star appears. A great king is to be born.
Is it true?
The star points toward Jerusalem.
Never before has there been a star like this. It is a sign that the foretold Messiah King has been born.
40 days after the Magi departed for Judea, the day arrived when Jesus was born. On that day, Joseph and Mary arrived in Bethlehem, having traveled from Nazareth to register, as Caesar Augustus had issued a decree for everyone to be researched throughout the world. That evening, they searched for an inn. As night fell, they still had not found a place to stay, and Mary began to feel the pains of childbirth. And that night, and Mary began to feel the pains of childbirth, and that night
This is the last in this place, Mary. I hope there is a room for us.
Joseph and Mary, standing in front of the inn door with the innkeeper.
Mary, look, we are at the door. Is there? Of course, there is. Wait. I mean, there is a room, but in the sheep pen.
Because the situation was very urgent, Joseph decided to take Mary to the sheep pen. In that pen, Jesus was born. On that calm night, suddenly,
Do not be afraid, for behold, I bring you good news of great joy for all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord. And this will be a sign for you. You will find a baby wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger.
they set off with the flock of sheep they were tending, heading towards Bethlehem. On the same day, in the evening before the angel had appeared to the shepherds in Jerusalem, the Magi arrived, causing wonder among the people there, for it was not a festival day. What brings these people here in such numbers? And others say, they seem to be from the east. In front of the inn, they keep asking about the newly born king.
Where is he, the King of the Jews who have been born? We saw his star in the east, and have come to worship him.
The locals understood that they were Magi from the east, and they came to seek a king whose star they had seen before. The news quickly reached Herod, who then secretly summoned the Magi to Herod's palace.
Greeting to you, your majesty.
I have heard that your coming here is to seek a king whose star you saw in the east. Is that not so?
Indeed, your majesty.
Tell me about the star.
The star we saw in the east was pointing to a location in Judea. So we decided to go to Jerusalem. Upon our arrival, it seemed that no one knew about it, so we have not yet found the place.
Then Herod informed them, based on the statements of the Jewish priests and scribes, that the Messiah was to be born in Bethlehem. He then instructed them to go to Bethlehem.
Go and search carefully for the child, and when you have found him, report to me, so I that may also go and worship him.
The shepherd was anxious about what he had seen, so he began to share his thoughts.
What if that was just a dream? How could we have met an angel?
And the message from the angel was that a Savior has been born.
It is impossible. All three of us saw it. Let's head to Bethlehem. Maybe something is happening there.
Why you staring at me like that?
We are just humble shepherds, but it seems you are newcomers. What brings you to this small town?
Do you know where the newly born King of the Jews is? We saw his star in the east, and it points to this city.
If the king you mean is...
Hey, look over there. That is the same star we saw in the east.
Surely you know the city and the place where the star is pointing, right?
Will you walk with us there?
For it is late, and we don't know now the way to that place.
Of course, that is Bethlehem. We live there, and behind that hill is our inn.
Very well. We will follow you.
Let us go to Bethlehem.
Night had fallen, and the streets grew quiet. Upon arriving in Bethlehem, the shepherds were confused, for it seemed as if nothing was happening. The same was true when they reached the inn. Nothing appeared to be happening. The Magi began to ask the innkeeper,
Do you know if anyone has given birth in this inn?
No, sir. I have observed every visitor who come, and I have found no one in labor.
The Magi grew anxious about what was happening. Yet amid their anxiety, God allowed the shepherds to be the first to see the baby Savior.
Come and see!
A baby, wrapped in swaddling clothes, laying in a manger.
The angel. This sign is exactly what the angel told us in the fields.
I will tell the Magi about this.
Sir, come and see. There's something we want to show you. As the Magi entered, the shepherd shared with them everything he witnessed in the fields and what the angel told him about the birth of the child. God instilled faith in the hearts of the Magi, causing them to believe and rejoice. They then present their gift to him, including gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Thus, the shepherd in the morning joyfully proclaimed the good news to the towns surrounding Bethlehem, and behold, he encountered another group of Magi. One of them asked,
Where is the king born?
the shepherd replied.
Follow me.
The Magi followed him and continued asking.
Where are we going?
The shepherd told them about the birth of the Savior in Bethlehem, the city of David. After all this, the angel of the Lord appeared to the Magi, instructing them not to return in the same way. Then the Magi returned to their country by another route.
Okay.
Hi, I am Maria. Thank you for watching. We are Merry Christmas and
We wish you a Merry Christmas.